Hello my crochet friends, welcome back to the channel, and in this tutorial I'm going to teach you how to make this super cute shiny crop top. I've been trying to stick to one video per week, so if you have any ideas or things you want to learn, feel free to drop a comment down below. And by the way, thank you so much for 1000 subscribers, you guys are amazing! Alright, let's get started! The first step is to measure where you want the waistband of your crop top to be. It should be a little bit lower than the underbust. When I was planning this tutorial, I was already finishing up my waistband, but don't worry, I'm going to show you how to do it with a different yarn. And as you can see, it's pretty stretchy, so please don't add any extra inches or centimeters to the size you measure. So to start, you're gonna make a slip knot and then chain 10. Add one extra chain and single crochet into the second chain from the hook and continue single crocheting. Chain 1, turn your work, and single crochet into the back loop only. Chain 1, single crochet into the back loop again, and repeat this until you reach your desired size. Chain 3 and then do a double crochet increase with 1 chain in the middle. Step by step, this means make 1 double crochet, now chain 1, and finally add another double crochet into the same stitch. Now you're gonna do a normal double crochet on the next stitch. Basically for this first row, this is all you're gonna do. 1 double crochet increase and then 1 regular double crochet and 1 double crochet increase again and 1 regular double crochet again, and always like this until you finish the first row. Usually a double crochet increase doesn't need a chain in the middle, but for this pattern we're gonna use it. Now join both sides with a slip stitch and chain 4. Make a double crochet in the same stitch, and that's our first double crochet increase. On this row, we're only going to do double crochet increases. You will insert them into the tops of the double crochets from the previous row, as well as into the chain space in the middle of the increases. Once again, join both sides with a slip stitch, and from row 2 to row 7, you'll be doing the same thing each time. Make a double crochet increase in each middle chain space. Please don't forget that each time you start a new row, you need to chain 4 and then do a double crochet on the same stitch, so we can pretend that this is our first double crochet increase. I will be adding some easy written patterns on the video to help you understand the steps better. As I said before, it's always the same thing from row 2 to row 7, so I'll be back once I finish. It should look like this, and now from row 8 to row 14, we're gonna do exactly what we did on our first row. This means 1 double crochet increase, and then 1 regular double crochet, then 1 double crochet increase, and then 1 regular double crochet, and always like this. Once again, don't forget to chain 4 on the first and then do a double crochet on the same stitch to pretend it's our first double crochet increase. Continue doing this from row 8 to row 14 and I'll be back. Now we're going to chain 3 and then do a double crochet increase on the next stitch, not on the next stitch but above the stitch that we have from the last row. Now we're gonna do a normal double crochet on the next, that space between the increase from the last row. Now a double crochet increase on the next one, and we're gonna repeat this until we have 13 stitches in total, including the first 3 chains that we did at the beginning of this row. Now, as you can see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 stitches without increase, with increase, without increase, with increase, without increase, and always like this. Now chain 3, turn your work, and you're gonna do a double crochet increase above the double crochet increase of the last row. Keep doing the same stitches, but this time we want to end up with only 12 stitches. Our strap needs to have this shape, so on one side we'll need to eliminate 1 stitch each row. This might sound confusing as well, but I'm gonna do it step by step with you so you can understand everything. So as I said before, we need to end up with 12 stitches on this row, so we're gonna ignore this last stitch and we're gonna skip it. You're gonna do a double crochet, a regular double crochet on the end of the row, like this. Chain 3 and turn your work. We're still on the side on which we need to eliminate 1 stitch every time, so we're gonna ignore that first stitch once again and do a double crochet increase on the next one. Now you're just going to repeat the stitches once again. This is the straight side, so we don't skip any. Chain 3 and turn your work. This is still the straight side, so we're not gonna change anything. We're gonna do the same stitches that we have on the row underneath. This is the side where we need to skip stitches. So to end this row, skip that last stitch and make a double crochet at the end of the row. Chain 3, turn your work, and we're still on the side that we need to skip stitches, so skip the first stitch and keep doing the stitches from the second stitch till the end. And this is what you're gonna do until you have only one stitch left. On this side, this is straight, so we're gonna do all the stitches that we need to do. You just need to look at the previous row to check what stitches need to be done. And on the other side, you need to skip always either the first one or the last one. Once you have only one stitch in the middle like this, you're gonna chain 3, turn your work, now do a double crochet in the middle and another double crochet at the end. There's no increases this time. Chain 3, turn your work, and once again you're gonna do a double crochet in the middle and another double crochet at the end. chain 3, turn your work, and you're gonna do this until you have 16 rows, similar rows. Now, starting the 17th row, which is the last one, you're gonna chain 3, turn your work, and you're gonna do a double crochet, but including the middle and the end, like this. It's only one double crochet, but a bigger double crochet. I don't know if this has a specific name. And your strap is done. Now we're gonna do the exact same strap at the back, but don't forget that we need to invert it. Even though it's the same strap, I'm gonna do the first row with you so it doesn't get too confusing just because we inverted it. Since it's inverted, we're gonna start on a straight side, so you're gonna chain 3 and then do a double crochet increase on the next stitch. Just repeat the stitches as usual until you have 13 stitches. Chain 3, turn your work, and this is the side that we need to skip one stitch every time. So you're gonna skip the first stitch and start working on the second. From now on, it's exactly the same thing from the other strap. I already inverted it. So on the side, you skip always one. Either you're ending the row or starting a new one. And on the other side, you don't skip any stitch. You just do the stitch that you have on the previous row. Now I'm gonna add 2 buttons to my waistband, so I'm gonna slip stitch. Since I have a small button, I'm gonna chain 5, but that depends on the size of your button. I'm just gonna leave one stitch in the middle and then I'm gonna do another slip stitch. But once again, this depends on the size of your button. I'm gonna repeat the slip stitches until I want to add another button. Then I'm gonna chain 5 again and end with another slip stitch. Now you need to sew the button. My needle was too big for this, so I had to wait another day. This is optional, but I think it gives a way more professional look if you do a single crochet around all your work, so that's what I'm gonna do here. And another optional step is to add charms to it. I love charms. I think it gives a unique look to my top. So that's what I'm doing here. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you on the next video. Bye!